Hello and welcome to another boobtastic stream. I mean, dominaria stream. uh, my stuff's having a bit of a go at the moment. Alright, we're back in action. So, we have... Why is it not? That's not the right page. Nor is that. What's going on with this? There we go. Fixed it. It's just taking its time. Let's get cracking into our next box of dominaria and hopefully we can get something nice. Cross some fingers. Because last time that box wasn't too flash hot. I was hoping for a little better. Alright, so let's get these bad boys out. Or girls, whichever you want them to be. Alright, so we'll go by piles. We'll go first pile, and let's get into it. Let me know if the stream isn't at the quality that you would prefer, because I'm unsure. I've just been basically going for it at the moment, as I've been struggling a bit, as most viewers are aware. So we'll get down to the cards that are okay. We have Sarah Angel, Thorn Elemental, Warcry Phoenix, Foil Mesa Unicorn, and Evra. Alright, so let's flick those out of the way. Second pack already. But yeah, as I said, just flick a message if there's any glitching or lag or anything like that, because I am still quite new to streaming and we need to get on top of these settings, I think. So, get through these bad boys. And we have Chainer's Torment, Thalad's Soothsayer, Lich's Mastery, and Tetsuko. Lich's Mastery, bad card. Has its uses, but just not in the formats that I play. That's a good card. Cephaling Migration and Blink of an Eye, one of my favourites. Urza's Tomb, Zafran Void, Kamal's Druidic Vow, and Tatyova. So that's that. And at the end you'll have to let me know how you liked the video or whether you hated it. Please don't say you hated it, because that's usually a bad sign for me. It means that people aren't liking what I'm doing and I need to change something up. I am thinking of putting like some background music, but unsure on that because it dulls out the voice and we kind of need me to tell you what cards there are and show you cards basically. Sentinel of the Pearl Trident is the first uncommon. Weight of Memory, and then we have Primeval's Glorious Rebirth with Yargle Glutton of Urborg. Sorry, having a bit of a moment there. Gotta love when your English just goes bad. Okay, so we have Chainer's Torment, Seal Away, Gilded Lotus, and Baird Steward of Argive. Yeah. So far these packs aren't feeling so great. Hopefully we get some cool stuff in here though. It can be, but it's like all boxes. Opening sealed products is the risk. Cast Down, Spore Crown Thalid, and History of Benalia. Well, that one's already sold. And Whisper Blood Liturgist. Yeah, I've been having the same experience, but if I don't open cards, I don't sell any to you guys, and you guys can't build decks then, and that's not good for the Magic community. Yeah, it's only a $10 mythic now. It dropped down from its $20 price tag, which is probably good for players, but not good for me. Sentinel of the Pearl Trident, Memorial to Genius, Settle the Score, Foil Blessing of Belzenlock, and Kazarov, Sengia Pureblood. Oh, there was a foil. That goes with the rares for now. I'm hoping that we get one of the best cards in this set, either Teferi or Khan, because I know heaps of people are chasing Teferi still, but it's a very needed card. Wizard's Lightning is our first uncommon. Song of Freyalise, Wild Onslaught, and Verix Bladewing. That's not bad. I've got a bad feeling about the mythic slots now. See what I mean? People are chasing them still. The Khans, Teferis, History of Benalia, I've already got someone that's chasing those. There's a few other cards as well. First uncommon, Knight of Grace. Then we have the Skizik, Memorial to War, and Marwyn, the Nurturer. She's gorgeous. Always good to have a good mum on your team. They do say behind every great man lies a great woman as well. Whether it be their mother, sister, or even girlfriend. Sarah Angel, Diligent Excavator, Daragaz Reincarnated, Whisper Blood Liturgist. I'm not getting a good feeling now. That's 3 mythics already. Three mythics, and they don't seem to be that great. Oh, one of them was pretty good, but Wizard's Retort, Final Parting, and Cabal Stronghold with a foil Garner the Blood Flame. Oh, and also we have the Slyn Voda, the Rising Deep. Yes, that's only one good mythic so far. I feel like this box might be an unlucky one. I think my viewers have dropped off. Ah, well. They'll come back if they want to see cards. Fire Fist Adept, Damping Sphere, Knight of Malice, and Naban, Dean of Iteration. Alright, so that's our first pile. So we'll just put those over here and go on to the second. There's some pretty good commons and uncommons that I got though. No, it'll be another Dominaria, because I'm going to do 4 from the sets that I'm doing, and then I'll go to a different set again. I'm trying to get some stock up basically of each set so that people can just get whatever they need. Icy Manipulator, Knight of Malice, and then we have Forebear's Blade with a foil Danitha, Capuchin Paragon, and Grun, the Lonely King. Seems pretty good. Yeah, so basically just getting stock up, then moving on to another set, and we'll see how we go from there. In Bolus's Clutches, Shield of the Realm, Still Leaf Champion, Foil Shivan Fire, which is pretty good. And then we have Raf Capuchin Ship's Mage. Getting a lot of Invoke the Divine at the moment though. Time of Ice, Damping Sphere, Forebear's Blade, and Hela the Fire Fletcher. I do struggle with most of the names of the cards in this set though. What about you guys? You have any trouble with some of them? Ooh, Rat Colony. Which I think there's a rat deck in Commander, I believe. Nice. The Eldest Reborn. Yora's Familiar. Khan. There he is. I finally got one of the decent mythics. So that one's over there. And then we have Tachiova, Benthic Druid. So that one was a pretty good pack. Pretty happy about that one. Means that this box has actually thrown out some pretty decent cards so far. Wizard's Lightning, Spore Crown Salad, and Sulphur Falls, with Arvad the Cursed. I seem to like Arvad, but, well, Arvid, sorry, but can't find where to put him. Urza's Tomb, Howling Golem, Memorial to Glory, and Ariel, Knight of Windgrace. So I'm actually hoping for a few more lands out of this box, because, you know, I don't think there's really many other good rares in the set. Well, that are very played anyway. Yeah, they're still pretty good. I've already got one up on eBay at the moment, so just waiting on that one to sell. Triumph of Gerard, Sporecrown Thylid, Warcry Phoenix, and Lyra Dawnbringer. Okay, this box is phenomenal. What's that, 5 mythics so far? That's pretty decent. And 2 of them have been just phenomenal. Actually feels... Yeah, it is. I'm loving this box. Wizard's Retort, Gaia's Blessing, and Siege Gang Commander with Adela's the Cinderwind. And Siege Gang Commander is actually not too bad as well. He sees a bit of play in a certain type of burn deck. I think it's a kind of mid-range burn deck. So I think that he should sell pretty quick as well. The sooner I can get these cards sold, the quicker I can get boxes in. Memorial to Genius, Orcish Vandal, Clifftop Retreat, Valduk, Keeper of the Flame, and on to the next card. So it's doing pretty good for lands as well now, which is decent. It's what I like to see. Yeah, this is a very good box. Only just begun and basically made most of it back. Triumph of Gerard, Sage of Latnam, and Weatherlight with a foil Benelish Marshall. That's nice. With Slimefoot the Stowaway. Wow, this box has been really good. Still haven't gotten a certain person I know that foil Teferi that he wants though. Time of Ice, Nature's Spiral, Board the Weatherlight, and Squee the Immortal. One more from this pile, and then we're on to the next pile. Oh, there's a card in here upside down. Wow. Memorial to Unity, Merfolk Trickstar, Jaya's Immolating Inferno, and Tiana, Ship's Caretaker. Alright, so that's that pile done. onto the last pile. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm going a bit quick. Fight with Fire, Cast Down, Yora's Familiar, and Grand Warlord Rada. So I don't think that I could have gotten a better box for this stream. This has been phenomenal. Untamed Kavoo, Wild Onslaught, First Eruption, and Wrath Capuchin Ship's Mage. I think it has been, yeah. And I think 3 or 4 of them have been of some significant value out of this set. It's pretty good. Fight with Fire, Sanctum Spirit, Dread Shade, and Slyn Voda, the Rising Deep. Do you think we can get lucky for more mythics, or have I run out of luck now? I think that I should have pretty well run out of luck now. Because I have done rather well so far. Champion of the Flame, Sorcerer's Wand, Sylvan Awakening, Arvad the Cursed. So remember, for those that have missed some of the stream, we will be going back over the mythics and rares and foils at the end of the stream. Spore Swarm, Wild Onslaught, Goblin Chainwhirler, Grun the Lonely King. So Goblin Chainwhirler's got some value as well. These boxes, this box has been probably 10 times better than the last box. It's been just that good. Firefist Adept, Goblin Barrage, and Precognition Field with Donetha Capuchin Paragon. And I always thought that boxes maxed out at 4. So being that I've gotten 6 so far, that's actually really decent. I've never usually gotten more than 4 mythics out of a box, so. Alright, we have Fungal Plots, On Sarah Wings, Benelish Marshal, and Baird Steward of Argive. Alright, so after this one we still have 4 packs to go. But guaranteed that my luck has now run out, because that is a phenomenal box opening right there. So we have Time of Ice, Board the Weatherlight, and our rare being Khan's Temporal Sundering with Shana Sisay's Legacy. do like the little assistant. It's pretty cool. Goblin Warchief, Curator's Ward, Yawgmoth's Vile Offering, and Urgoros the Empty One. Fungal Plots, On Sarah's Wings, Woodland Cemetery, and Rona, Disciple of Gix. So that's 3 buddy lands so far. That's really good. This box was just good all round with everything. So, unless one of my viewers believes otherwise, you can obviously put your input. I don't mind. Oh. Untamed Kavoo, Shield of the Realm, Oath of Teferi. It's the wrong card. And we have Quende, Pride of Femerith. Alright, last pack. Oh. Goblin Warchief, Juggernaut, Verdant Force, Foil Mammoth Spider, and Garner the Bloodflame. So last pack wasn't the best, but yeah, I can't complain with the rest of the packs. So right here, so we'll organise them out to rares, mythics. So this was all just rares, so they can go right there. Mythic, mythic, mythic. So that's 3 mythics so far. Then out of the first pile was 1, 2, and 3. So yes, all up from that box, it was 6 mythics. It was one to reckon with, I reckon. I don't reckon we'll get anything better than that out of my next lot. So for foils, it's right there. Alright. So just to recap on mythics first, we have, first up was History of Benalia. Then it was Varric's Bladewing. Then it was Daragaz Reincarnated. Then it was Khan, Scion of Urza. Then it was Lyra Dawnbringer with a Weatherlight. Weatherlight, I still believe, is a really good card. It's just hasn't found its place. It will, it will. Rares, we have Oath of Teferi, Verdant Force, Naban, Dean of Iteration, Cabal Stronghold, Marwyn the Nurturer, Kazarov Sengia Pureblood, Gilded Lotus, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, Kamal's Druidic Vow, Lich's Mastery, Evra, Halcyon Witness, Forebear's Blade, Forebear's Blade, Stillleaf Champion, Forebear's Blade again, Ariel Knight of Windgrace, Sulphur Falls, Clifftop Retreat, Siege Gang Commander, Jay's Immolating Inferno, Square the Immortal, Sylvan Awakening, Dreadshade, The First Eruption, Grand Warlord Rada, Goblin Chain Whirler, Precognition Field, Benelish Marshal, Khan's Temporal Sundering, Yawgmoth's Vile Offering, and Woodland Cemetery. Now, for the foils, for you guys that like the foils, we have Benelish Marshal, Danitha, Capuchin Paragon, Siobhan Fire, Mesa Unicorn, Blessing of Belzenlock, Garner the Blood Flame, and Mammoth Spider. So, I hope everyone enjoyed, and don't forget to shoot me a message if you're interested in anything that I've pulled here tonight. Okay, that's the box opening over for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye, guys.